This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Rebels offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything. This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Rebels will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport.
He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score LSU 7, Ole Miss 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Caught over the middle. It's right. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Grab down the middle. It's right. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's right. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the Rebels are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. now the try here for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Crab behind the line. It's Durham. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. Now here he goes. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On this drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
He's brought down.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Breaks clear in open space. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pass complete on a crosser. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Mark behind the line. It's Thomas. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2nd and goal for the offense. A direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Trying to make an adjustment for this critical down. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I don't care who you are as a defense. When a quarterback's sitting back there for that much time, the secondary has no chance to stop an offense. Good job by the quarterback to find the open target for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
He knocked through the extra point, and the lead is 7, 21-14.
And that makes the score LSU 21, Ole Miss 14.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He breaks free. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The punt team making their way on the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's second down after that completion. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Has the first down and more. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's right.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be turnover on down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Durham.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
done now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long from the 14. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle in some traffic there. Now brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to chuck it again. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, LSU. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score LSU 28, Ole Miss 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lee. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. It's Wallace. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Rebels looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. In the red area, it's Lacey. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Working clock with the ground game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. First down here for this offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.